Hello everyone, your Excel wizard here today teaching you on how to make a line graph. I'm going to be going over a simple way to make it and a little bit more of a customizable way to make it. Both things get you to the end goal, but whichever one you're here for, I explain them both. So I'm going to explain it by going over it in this example that I have right here. So this example has a day of the week and the data associated with said day of the week. So the first and simplest way to do it is if you have your data set like this, just click and drag to where you're selecting all of it. Go over to your Insert tab, come over here to this line graph icon where it says Insert Line or Area Chart. Click it and insert the first 2D line chart. And you'll see that we have our days of the week down here on the correct axis. We have our data points also shown on the correct axis, and it even titled our graph Data for us. Now, that's a real simple way. If you got simple data like this, that's all you really need. However, if you'd like to be a little bit more customizable, I'll show you that right now. So let's say I don't select any of this data and I'm just clicking on a blank cell here. I'm going to come over. I'm going to also choose this first 2D line chart, but it's going to be blank. And the reason it's blank is because I, like you said, or like you probably guessed, haven't chosen any data. So what I'll do is I'll right click and I can hit select data right here, or it comes over to this chart design. It's also in this chart design tab where you hit select data. I'm going to select set data and I'm going to add a legend entry series. So I'm going to hit add and I'm going to name my legend or name my series data because that's what I want it to be titled. I'm going to call it data. And my series values, I'm going to come over here, delete whatever's in this box and click and hold, or you can type it in if you want, but click and hold the values associated with the data column. I hit OK, and you'll already see here if I move this that the correct data on the x-axis is showing. However, the one on the y-axis is not because I haven't inserted that yet, but don't worry, that's as simple as going over here to this horizontal axis label category, hitting edit, and my axis label range is just the Monday through Sunday that I want. I hit OK, and now all of a sudden you have the graph that looked just like the one that you had beforehand in the simple one. This is a little bit more helpful when your data is a little bit more all over the place. It might not be organized like this, clean and neat. But then you can start fooling around over here with chart elements. Well, it's up here and also up here as well, but I'll just show you up here. You can add axis titles. You can add error bars if you want. You can add trend lines, a legend even, up, down bars, really anything you want. So I'll be going over that in another video. This was just on how to make a specific line chart, how to add the data and make sure it looks exactly the way you want it to. So if you enjoyed it, I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you spending your time. If you'd like to learn more about Excel like this, beginner functions, intermediate functions, maybe even expert functions, I've got a series on all of those. So please go check those out if you're interested. And as always, thank you again.